Okay, Pooja, what do you got?
So I used to say I live and breathe the TCPA. And as of late...
now you really live and breathe the TCPA.
As of late, I live and breathe state mini-TCPAs and state laws. So y'all know we have New York, we have Florida, we have Michigan, we have Oklahoma. Now I'm going to throw the dart, and now we have right at Maryland.
Oh, geez, Maryland.
So,
oh, God. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So
Can't keep these things in my head.
So Maryland proposed a new bill, new mini-state TCPA bill, and a few important things. If you're for you folks who are tracking state laws, $2,500 per violation under the Maryland for violating their mini TCPA. So I'll start with that. I'll lead with that. Second, it tracks the same prior express written consent requirements as the federal statute. So, easy enough to understand. Then it tracks Florida's broad interpretation of an ATDS, trying to eliminate, the click-to-dial systems and whatnot.
Oh, geez.
So it tracks Florida. So for you folks who are already complying with Florida, it should be an easy enough way to operationalize Maryland. And then lastly, it has the 3 call per 24 hours rule, even with consent.
Oh, geez.
So Eric and I disagree about one thing only in life, and that may be the Florida mini TCPA, in that the Florida is, to me, unclear as to whether the 3 call attempt limit applies to unconsented calls or consented calls. Now, Maryland, interesting enough, since they're tracking Florida, it opens my eyes up again to the Florida statute, because the way I see Maryland tracking Florida is consistent with the 3 call attempt limit applying to consented calls as well.
Yeah, and so one thing in life I dare to disagree with you on, because I feel pretty good about it. In Florida, I'm pretty sure, although, look, reasonable minds can differ, that if you have consent, you can evade and exceed that 3 call per 24-hour limit. But I agree with your read in Maryland. Now, but to orient, this law has not yet passed.
No.
Okay.
Just proposed bill.
We got to lead with that. We got to make sure they understand
I said it's proposed.
Okay. It's not yet the law. Not yet the law.
Not yet, but as we've seen, as we've been breaking down the new proposed rules, they're slowly becoming law. So it won't surprise me, just like Florida, right? Florida flirted with amending the statute with the auto dial definition.
Florida's pretty flirty.
And it did not. So we'll keep track of this, but it's definitely. I have a lot of clients asking me even about the proposed bills because they want to see ahead of.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's why.
It's the only way to be. It's the only way to play is if you're ahead. No, I completely agree. Well, I appreciate that, Queenie. Anything else?
That's it.
I mean, it's wonderful that we've got such great statewide resources, and adding you and Angelica, the Duchess. I mean, you guys have just been monsters, conquering all when it comes to that, and we've got just a huge now stockpile of information about each state. We really have become not just a federal powerhouse from a compliance standpoint, but a state-specific powerhouse as well, and you guys have really done a fantastic job, so thank you.